Have you ever thought that money just comes and goes, so why not spend it while you have it? Well, let me tell you a story about a young girl named Amara who thought the exact same thing. Amara grew up in a small, quiet town, but her dreams were big. She wanted to study abroad, to see the world. Her parents, who loved her more than anything, worked day and night, saving every penny they could. When they finally had enough to send her to another country, they gave her a heartfelt warning. Amara, please use this money wisely. Don't waste it. Every little bit counts because it represents our hard work. Amara promised she would be careful. But the moment she stepped off the plane and into the bustling new city, her promise started to fade. Everything was so bright, so shiny, so tempting. There were towering malls with sparkling window displays, fancy restaurants with menus she could barely pronounce, and clothes that looked like they came straight out of a magazine. A little voice in her head whispered, "I deserve to enjoy this new life. I've worked hard to get here and soon." That whisper became a roar. She told herself, money always comes back, right? I'll just buy what I want now, and that's exactly what she did. Her allowance, meant to last for months, started disappearing at an alarming rate. A new phone here, a designer bag there, and parties every single weekend. When her new friends suggested they save money by cooking at home or finding free activities, Amara would just laugh. "Why save when you can enjoy life right now?" she'd say, waving her hand dismissively. She felt on top of the world, surrounded by beautiful things and endless fun. But the party had to end eventually. Months flew by in a blur of shopping sprees and late nights. One morning, Amara woke up and checked her bank account. Her heart dropped. The balance was almost zero. She didn't even have enough money left for bus fare, let alone her next meal. Panic set in. She frantically called her parents, her voice trembling, asking for more money. But on the other end of the line, she heard the strain in her father's voice. They were struggling to pay bills back home. Sending her abroad had taken everything they had. There was nothing left to send. The call ended, and the silence in her room was deafening. Amara broke down and cried, not just from hunger or fear, but from a deep, gut-wrenching guilt. For the first time, she truly understood the immense sacrifice her parents had made for her. She had taken their love, their sweat, and their sleepless nights, and thrown it all away on things that now seemed completely meaningless. That night, she sat in her room, surrounded by all the expensive clothes and gadgets she had bought. She looked at the designer bag, the latest phone, the party dresses hanging in her closet. She whispered to the empty room, "None of this can feed me. None of this can help me now." The shiny objects that once brought her so much joy now just looked like monuments to her own foolishness. The next day, a different Amara woke up. Driven by necessity and a newfound determination, she walked around the city, not looking for things to buy, but for a job. She found a small, cozy cafe that was hiring, and she took a part-time position washing dishes and waiting tables. It was hard work. After her classes, she would rush to the cafe, her feet aching by the end of her shift. But with every coin she earned, she felt a sense of pride she'd never felt from spending. She started budgeting, saving every little bit, and learning how to cook simple, affordable meals. Slowly but surely, she began to understand the true value of money. It wasn't just for buying things. It was a tool for security, for building a future, for survival. When the school year ended and she finally returned home, the first thing she did was wrap her parents in a tight hug. With tears in her eyes, she said, "Thank you. Thank you for all your sacrifices. I've learned my lesson. I'll never waste money again because I now know that every single coin has sweat and love behind it. From that day on, Amora became wise, careful, and deeply grateful. She still appreciated beautiful things, but whenever she felt the urge to buy something, she would pause and ask herself a simple but powerful question: do I need this, or do I just want it? The moral of this story is something we can all remember. Money isn't just paper or numbers on a screen. It carries the hard work, the love, and the time of the people who earned it. When you use it wisely, it will serve you well and help you build the life you truly want. Thank you so much for listening to Amra's story. If it resonated with you, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more stories like this, and let me know in the comments what kind of story you'd like to hear next. See you soon.